Welcome to the Vortex Cube Catacombs. Vortex Cubes. Hello everyone, Thoranx is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 314, where we start this episode right away with activating a portal. We've got a little bit of a thing going on that we're going to talk about. And it starts with taking a portal in the Eissentam Galaxy to the capital planet sanctuary of the Nebula Science and Research Organization, which the Thringstein Expanse is now partnered up in an alliance with. What does that mean? Well, what we're going to do is attempt to establish a very large community of player bases across a system of systems, a network of systems, I guess. So let's see, the coordinates for the capital planet sanctuary is going to be Twins, Sunset, Dragonfly, Twins, Triforce, Galaxy, Fish, Bird, Dragonfly, Eclipse, Galaxy, Rocket. And if you are in the Eissentam Galaxy, write those coordinates down. You may also make a trip. Now let's see what we have. The Nebula Capital System. Discovered by Peppermint Tea. Sanctuary. Wonderful. For Thringsteins already on the Discord server, I'm sure you've seen the discussion of an alliance with the Nebula Science System. But this is to get us over to the same section of the Eissentam Galaxy. So what we're going to do is let's make a stop over at this communication station and just check out what's going on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to employ our signal booster, get the coordinates, and use the black hole superhighway to travel over here in rapid time. And then we will commence our general exploration over in this section of the galaxy. I'm assuming there's a base located with this communication station. Possibly. Potentially. Look at those plateaus. The terrain here is sort of interesting. Little forests. No, it's just a communication station. It's just sitting out here. Future construction site? Maybe. Let's land once it's clear and see what's going on. If it'll be clear, maybe soon. You know what? I see this right over here. Alright, that's one way to handle it. Look at that. With the sun just... Is it a rise? It is a sunrise. Look at these. The imagery. The lens flares. Oh, I need a few more lens flares, please. A very nice planet. I am a fan. I don't see any other So that's the portal to leave. Is it possible there are... or maybe bases on another planet? Perhaps we'll have to swing by and check out the space station. We need to keep track of our modules in any event. I'm very curious what's written over here. Impulse beans, sweet root. Feels like a waste not to get it. Is it underground? Is there a cave nearby? I don't know what to make of this sorcery. Should we dig down to it? Alright. First things first, we're going to get this technology module. But I don't want to leave things all destroyed, so I think if we're going to go down to it, we're going to put everything back the way we found it when we're done. Welcome to the Vortex Cube Catacombs. Vortex Cubes. Yes. No, we need some of these, actually. How did you know, Peppermint Tea? How did you know we needed some of these? I accept these terms. Oh, so good. So now we have the Pulse Spitter Ricochet module, and we're going to get amplified cartridges as well to put more rounds in the magazine. Very cool. Let's recharge our Blaze Javelin. I guess we might as well grab a few more. Oh, look at them all indeed. And it's flat down here in some places, and this is fairly cool. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get down here. I guess you just dig down. Oh, they likely were scanning. I was like, how would they even have found this? But they were likely scanning, of course, and saw all of the Vortex Cubes. But we're going to put it back the way we found it, even though I'm sure on their map it does not look that way. Okay, You better not do that again. Thank you. Okay, let us take the Nightmare in Space up and see what sort of stuff is at the local space station. Ooh, very dark nebula. With with like a darker, yeah. The star, it's hard to assess the star here. What if we do like one of these? Yeah. Love those warp shots. Okay, so there's no base here yet, but this has been established as the capital system. This is the Wastelands. I guess we should just look at the system here. Sanctuary, the Wastelands, and Terra Vivia. Okay. In any event, this is the capital system, and so of the Nebula organization, which we are now aligned with. So the plan moving forward is going to be, we'll see, I'm going to travel out here using the Black Hole Superhighway. We're going to find a neighboring set of systems that's nearby to establish the Thringsian Expanse capital in Eissentam. At which point... At which point we will then probably have a multiplayer day where we invite everybody to come join my games to travel over here easily. And get anybody who's a fan of the channel and wants to be a part of this massive project an easy path to do so. So even if you're not active on the Thringsian Discord, or maybe you've never heard of it, or perhaps you're not sure of what the action is, why we even do it. But the Thringsian Discord is for coordinating outside of the game, and we're going to do it in a massive way where anybody who's a fan of the channel and wants to contribute to the Thringsian Expanse will have a nice social multiplayer day to come join and get to this system. But first, I have to get to this system. No Minotaur upgrades. No, I don't care. No, you're supposed to check the weapon to make sure it's not S-class, right? So we have to get to this system. So, Blaze Javelin upgrade, no. Nothing that I care about. I would like to see... Everybody's like, hey, how's it going? Where everybody knows your name. Oh. You know who you are. You got that song stuck in my head. Okay, let's... We're not getting dihydrogen jelly. And we're not getting upgrade modules, so not a whole lot else to do here except return to the portal. So return to the portal we shall. Wait a second. I just had a really interesting thought. Yeah, portal interference. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't just summon your freighter, because now your freighter has a terminus on it, and yeah. Oh, look at that little island continent over there. A very neat planet. Right. Coming down for landfall, got the portal in the crater. I'm thinking we should go ahead and I guess put down a beacon here at the portal, I suppose. We should, shouldn't we? I feel like we should. I suppose someone can always come tear it down if they want to. Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do. Make it purple, purple for the portal. Alright, well before we return, we actually need to get our signal booster down and get these coordinates for our black hole superhighway calculator as our destination. Alright, let's return where we came from. Ah, Doporius. Probably also deserves a save beacon. I can't justify not putting one down. I don't know if anybody will be back here ever, but a purple beacon near a portal just seems like the right thing to do anymore. Alright. And now we have our origin coordinates. Now we just need to go see how many jumps it's going to take to get where we're going. Okay, so we come to the Black Hole Sun's DARC Web Distance and Route Calculator. We've got our start position that we pulled off a signal booster from our point of origin, and our destination also pulled off the signal booster. We're putting in a jump range of 2,000 because with the Katsadam's coup, we can go pretty far. I think it's actually more like 2,600. Let's just put in 2,500 and we'll call it good. And go. So using the known plotted routes of Eissentam, we can get there with one black hole jump. Not too bad. So we start here. We need to travel to a black hole approximately 22 jumps away, and then we're about 9 jumps away from where we want to be. Fairly straightforward, fairly simple. These are the two systems we're going to be going to and from. We want to make sure we save those. Okay, so we are looking for the Radokiosu Nebula Ingardre 8, and it's about 22 jumps away. A bit difficult. So what we need to do now is we need to put in these coordinates and lock them in as custom waypoints. That's very important. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Let's go back to the game. All right. So we're going to put in the first address is our first destination that we need to get to that has the black hole. So the first destination on our custom waypoint that has the black hole is Sunset, Sunset, Bug, Galaxy, Sunset, Bird, Double Galaxy, Insect, Bird, Galaxy, Twins. Now this should take us to the Radokiosu Nebula. Okay, close. It is the Ingardre 8 system. Oh yeah, no, this is it. The Ingardre 8 system. Sure. Let's change our quest off of that one. So now the reason we travel here to these systems like this is because now we can make sure that we can add them as custom waypoints in the future. Let's get some jade peas, and let's learn a word of the local language. Ooh, ooh. That's right. Get dunked on. I don't have time for that. Patient hunter. It wasn't that patient. It was coming right for me. So now, when we pull up our discoveries, we have the Ingardre system, which we will then be able to add as a waypoint. Ingardre 8. Planets, systems that you haven't discovered tend to be... Or no, these... I've discovered these. I'm not sure why they're down so low, but that's the name of it. We found it. There should be a black hole in this system, but I don't think we can see it because of portal interference. Okay, let's travel back. Alright, and that's really all we needed to do because we just have the one black hole that we're going to take. So what we do now is we go to our discovery page, we find the Ingardre 8 system, which was down here, and we set it as our custom waypoint. Call the Sword of Justice overhead, and let's go get in the Eissentam Galaxy and begin our way, begin our travel. Everything certainly does look blue in this nebula, though. It will be nice when we can paint everything blue. Paint it all blue. Except for the living ship. You can't paint something living. Well, I guess you could equate it to dyeing its hair. Maybe. Alright, the Eissentam Galaxy. Let's see. Our actual warp distance, 2436. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Let's make sure we have secured our warp hypercores out of our freighter, our storage. Yeah, we'll put them right there. Beautiful. All right. And so now, when we travel to the Galactic Map, we have our custom waypoint locked in from the location we portaled to, and that will take us where we need to be. So let's lock in with the end of it, and let's travel as far as we can out of jump range. It's got to be within jump range. Alright. Uduo Heko, that's only a 2-star system. It would be nice to find a 3-star system. I don't think it matters too much. Ooh. Crimson Nebula. Rainy planet. Oh my. What is happening? Well, realistically, you're just supposed to keep traveling. I don't think we're going to do the whole thing all at once, but it would be nice because it's what? It's 22 jumps? It would be nice if we could get a couple of them out of the way. Out of jump range. There we go. Ooh. And it's time for a battle. Okay. Alright, well the Eissentam Galaxy is no slouch. As they'll quickly find out. The thing with our exploration ship is it can turn on a dime. It can reposition so quickly, and it doesn't have much going for it besides the photon cannon. But it's a fully loaded and upgraded photon cannon. It can get pretty intense. What is that? One ship remaining? You picked the wrong freighter to fight with, that's for sure. Look at this. Look at this capital ship here. Significant. Yeah, I think I will dock and just see what you have going on. I mean, this is a pretty massive capital ship. It's a C-class. You can expand the storage, so storage doesn't really matter anymore. It's just about finding that one that looks the way you like. That's S-class. Alright, well, we did our part. We helped out the random capital ship. Alright, and away we go. Out of jump range. Some red stars. Okay, so we don't quite have 2,500 light years worth of jump. The boson system. I think we can go ahead and do some asteroid mining. Clear a path here. Whoa. Look at how that lighting is hitting all those crystals. Images that I probably wouldn't have taken in the game before. I'm like mesmerized by with all the lighting effects. Pretty neat. Nope. Alright, well, let's at least shoot our way out of the asteroid field before we warp. Ooh. I did not notice the core of Eissentam was so yellow. Alright, so what we do is we line up our current star with the furthest point of our custom waypoint destination we can see, and then we travel full distance of our warp capability. There we go. Oh, look at that. It just popped up. We actually did get an anomaly detector. Yes, for finding space anomalies. How fun. Well, we're not going to use that up until we're on the Nightmare in Space, so that we can use it to find upgrades. The more asteroids we shoot, more of them we'll find. Long term, eventually, once we get established near our partners, the Nebula research, actually I haven't got their name able to be pulled up. I believe they're just called Nebula, but we're going to start to map the black holes in Eissentam to allow for easier travel for future travelers. Some very orange and blood orange sort of nebulas around here. That looks like a skull. What the heck? Do you see this asteroid here? Whoa. No, that thing looks like a skull. Hold on. How many asteroids do you see that look like that? Oh, could we line the sun up with it, maybe? No. No. That's goofy. Oh, I bet it's one... Did we shoot a hole through it? Is that... No. Oh, nope, nope. No hostile scan for me, thanks. We're gonna warp right on out of here. There it is. Threat detect. What? What'd you say? I didn't hear. So if we were to travel a direct route from our current location to the Nebula capital planet of Sanctuary, it would have taken 161 jumps or 400,000 light years. So really, in the scope of things, we weren't that far away from each other. We were relatively close in the overall scope of things. What sort of planet might you be? A contoured planet? I can't resist. I must see this contoured planet. Oh, and here we are pulse jumping. We're not even in the nightmare in space. Well, I can't help it. Okay, so it looks like we have a blue atmosphere, or we have a deep purple nighttime sky with the background nebula. Let's do that. Ooh, I can already see pretty significant variations in terrain down on the surface. And it did say it was a contoured planet. Oh, yeah. Look at these. These planets are going to be a lot neater at night with the light time effects. Oh, yeah. Look at that craziness. Even the caves. Oh, wow. Look at... There's so much beauty to find in this game. It just keeps getting better. Sometimes I find it's... I have to check myself and say... Like, am I really that shocked? It's been here all along, and the updates just keep on happening. Look at that. Okay. I think it's safe to say that we're going to settle here for the moment. We still have some jumps to make, but our custom waypoint is set. And then once we take the black hole, we're only going to be 9 jumps away from Sanctuary, so we can effectively, once we go through the black hole, we can begin looking for where we want the capital of the Eissentam Galaxy expanse to be at any time once we get to the black hole destination. So we make a few jumps here, we make a few jumps there, we'll be there before you know it. No need to rush. And hopefully we'll stop and grab some of those derelict freighters along the way. And I left... I left that in the... Ooh, what? In the actual heck? That's a pretty color for a... What? I want to go to the space station. No, no, we're going here. This is happening. Oh, wait, what is this planet? Another tropical... Oh, stop it. I can't. I just got to put my head down and let the sentient show. Object of interest. Oh, trade frequency. This is why we just have to stay focused on trying to warp to our destination without getting too distracted, because once I see a planet like this, I'm just like, come on. We've got to know what's going on. What's our economy? This is an opulent economy? Oh my gosh. Another object of interest. Another trade frequency. And this is an opulent economy, so... Is the same person wants to keep trading with me? I'm gonna shoot them out of the... No. We're not gonna space pirate anybody. Here, let's get through these asteroids. What I would really like to do is take a darned picture. Look at that noise. I can't even. Whoa. Let's get closer. Put the ships more in the foreground. Oh, the asteroids, though. Jeez. I could even say let's stop and get past the ships and get another shot there once we get through these asteroids here. Yeah. Just look at that in general. If we could just get... Oh. Like, what? So we get a shot of our ship, and then... Hold on. Get our ship heading to this pristine-looking planet. I can't even. I am in the process of getting my website up and running to host all of these beautiful 4K screenshots that we've started taking for over 100 episodes now. The website is up. It is not yet quite hosting the pictures yet, but all in due time. I have heard the pleas of fellow Thranxians. I share some of them on the Discord, but generally not all of them, and so that we will change. It's got a blue sky? Get out of here. With these sandy beaches? Oh, what are the trees gonna look like? Wait. Are we sure it's not hostile sentinels? Oh, it's rainy. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, we got thick atmospheric interference. Hold on. We're trying to punch through it. Visibility is nothing. Fire reverse thrusters. Slow down, slow down. We have no visibility at all. Wait. I see a forest. I see a rainforest. Let's settle down right here, at the base of this mountain. Intense heat bursts. Of course, because otherwise you're talking about blue-green grass with teal oceans, blue skies, and green trees. It had to be intense heat bursts. Oh, storm's clearing. It's not a thing we're going to be able to do. Just take in the sights. And look at that. Massive plateaus, floating islands. Pretty neat stuff. And that's where we're going to wrap things up. Until next time, take care.